Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Penapple and today I'm doing the Vampiric starter Hovel speed build. So if you're interested in this build, you can download it off of the gallery. My origin ID is penappleYT. So, I thought it was really fun to call this a hovel because it's a starter home, but it's not supposed to be like a really nice starter home. I imagine like a kind of new, I don't know. I just imagine it to be very, very run down and sketchy. And so I really like how it turned out. I think it fit that pretty well. But this house is about 18,600 simoleons. So like I said, it's a starter. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and it's on a 30 by 20 lot. And also it took me about an hour and a half to build this. Which wasn't that long at all. I mean, it was a smaller build, but I did also start building it before the vampire game pack came out, just because I wanted to be able to get something up pretty quick. I always loved doing that, and it kind of paid off this time because it's been downloaded over 200 times, which is a lot for me. Especially for like a fantasy starter build. I find that my most popular builds tend to be either my more suburban builds or my more modern builds, especially my modern builds. So I was pleasantly surprised at how quickly this took off. So another really fun thing about this, it is base game and the new vampire game pack only. I actually have been really trying hard to use less packs in certain builds, not in all my builds, because you know, but it does on the gallery. It says it has something from Get Together, and I have no idea what. Like, I halfway through I remembered I wanted this to be base game vampire pack only, and so I deleted everything that wasn't from City Live, I deleted everything that was, you know, not, you know, but it still said it, and so I don't know what happened, but this starter hovel is a bit run down, mostly because I put in this kitchen, you know, because I wanted the old-fashioned looking appliances, and they're quite expensive. And after I was done building this, I kind of realized that that was maybe not the smartest thing to do, just because vampires don't need to eat. I haven't played with them in gameplay yet, so I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think they do. So, I don't know, but I guess maybe if you're starting with a regular person and then going into a vampire, that'd be good for them to have. But yeah, so, oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say. So the shape of this house is actually based on a picture I saw online, I think like of a witch's house, and I really loved it, and so I kind of, you know, made it pretty exactly. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't come up with this shape all on my own, but I really like how it turned out, and I love how I formatted the interior. Also, this is a huge bathroom. I'm not quite sure exactly why it's such a huge bathroom, but I think it makes the tub look really like stately. I don't know. But yeah, so I was mostly just kind of trying to get all the furniture laid out where I wanted it, knowing that I would probably be changing a lot of it when I got the new game pack. And I didn't get an early released copy, just in case anyone was wondering, because otherwise this would have been up much sooner. But yeah, so I actually had to work yesterday when it came out, and so what I did was when it came out, I immediately built this, and then I started rendering the speed up of it, because first I have to speed up my videos, and then I can speed, because my video editing software only speeds it up 4 times, which isn't fast enough. But yeah, anyways, so I was like really pushing it, and then I got to work and I was like, okay. But when I came home, I still had like other stuff I needed to do, and so I couldn't get this up soon enough, so I was a little sad, but it's up now, so you know. But I did just start my job, and it's a bit more important than The Sims, not gonna lie. Excuse me, but here is about where the new stuff pack came in, that big tree there. Love that tree. It actually changes. But yeah, I guess I could talk a little bit about the stuff pack. I love it. I do. Game pack, I mean. I love it a lot. I do like it. I had some like thoughts, but you know, one of my favorite things about this from a builder's perspective is a lot of the new objects were quite inexpensive, and that is just so great. Like, I love that. Like, it makes everything a lot easier, especially when you're trying to do a base game, or I mean a starter build. So that was really, really nice. I wish they had maybe even pushed it farther with some more rundown options. I thought that could have been nice. Like, I put that carpet in the coffin room, not the bedroom, it's the coffin room, and it just was too nice. The carpet was just too nice, and so I ended up replacing it. And I did the same thing with that new tile we got. I love that new tile. I'm gonna be using that new tile all the time. I am in love. But I also like the customizability, I don't know, the ability to customize that rug. There we go. I thought that was so genius. I loved it. I wish they had done that from the beginning, but that's okay. They didn't. Maybe somebody will like mod it or something. I don't know, but I don't really use building CC. I only really use CAS CC. Yes, that is the word that I was looking for. So here I am doing the lighting, and this was nice from a starter home aspect because I did not feel the need to heavily light this place up because it was supposed to be dark. The kitchen only has that lamp in it, and that's because of the in-game lighting kind of pushes that light into the kitchen and made it really bright all on its own. It was crazy. But here is about when I was trying to make it a lot less expensive, which was a bit superfluous because right now the lot is in Windenburg, and I forgot until towards the very end that I should move it into the new town, Forgotten Hollow, and then that for some reason made it cheaper, I think. Excuse me, I'm a little coffee for some reason. I don't know why, but one of the things I really wish they had done is with these cracks that I'm putting on the wall, I wish they had given us a darker swatch, just because that swatch looks fantastic from up close, and I'm sure it'll look really great on light colored walls, but from far away you can't see it. And so I just wish they had maybe just added that little bit of a darker swatch just to make it a bit easier to see. But yeah, like I said, I love the new like dilapidated, and if you don't know what dilapidated mean, it just means kind of like run down and old and whatnot. I love that word though. It's just really fun to say, dilapidated. But yeah, I wish they'd also added more, like rugs like this, where it looks really grimy. I really love that. Although I don't really do that many grungy builds, but when I do, I like my swatches. But yeah, so I left the upstairs as kind of like a freebie room. It doesn't really have any playable items in it, and that's because one, I was running out of money, and two, I have actually been trying to make my builds a bit more customizable by people who download it off of the gallery, just because I tend to have a very set vision in mind, and it feel free to change it if you want to, by all means, go ahead, but I feel like for some of my builds, it'd definitely be pretty hard to do, and so I thought it'd be nice just to have a freebie room, and so maybe if you decide to go for a kid, you can make that into a kid's room, or maybe you want to make it into a keyboarding room, or just whatever. I just thought that would be fun to have. And right now it kind of just looks like a magic room, just with the decor, and really barren. Help cut down on costs, but this is definitely a vampire on a budget. You got the cheapest coffin, you got some of the cheapest furniture, but I didn't want it to look, a lot of the cheaper furniture looks quite modern, and so I wanted to avoid that. Definitely. But, also here, this part is wooden for now, the little jutting part, but I didn't really like how that looked. I really wanted the wood to be horizontal instead of vertical like it is, and so I just kind of ended up replacing it with a different color brick, and I like how that turned out. If I was not doing a base game vampire only, I would have used a different wood, but I was, and so I didn't really have it, but that's okay. But yeah, here I'm doing the landscaping. I had this ingenious idea to size up that like prickly rose bush along, like, and put it on top of that big oak or like gnarled tree, and I thought it looked really cool like that. I really, really, really enjoyed that. But yeah, I just enjoyed all of the new, like, oh, here I finally put it into Forgotten Hollow. I forgot that Hollow was an option. Sorry, that was a really bad joke. But yeah, I was really excited that all of the landscaping stuff was so inexpensive, just because landscaping gets so expensive so fast, and I really felt like I was able to like make this look how I wanted it to look. And I even had enough money to throw in that like flying llama statue. I love that thing. Love that thing so much. My favorite statue. I mean, look at it. I even sized it up, and I like, yeah, super, super cute. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give me a like, a comment, or subscribe, especially if you're interested in being alerted as to when my next build is. I hope you guys are all having a great day. The screenshots are coming up soon, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!